Hello everyone, this is ICBs here and today it's going to be a bit of a rant for me. I just watched Marvel's Deadpool 3 trailer and it looked good if I'm being honest. It's been a long time since I've said that anything related to Marvel looks good. So yeah, it got me a bit excited for that movie and it does seems like it's going to be fun. And I don't know if I've said anything related to or anything closely related to fun when it comes to Marvel movies. But yeah, like that kind of begs the question, will this movie save Marvel Cinematic Universe? I don't know. I don't think it's going to save it. I think it's going to be a good movie? Do I think that it's going to bring a lot of box office? Hell yeah, I think it will. But is it going to save Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole? I think that's way too much you're asking for a poor old Deadpool. I think when you think about it, Marvel has had a lot of failures recently. Let me just give me a second and I'll just search some recent Marvel movies and shows that came out and I'll be back really quickly.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I'm at the official Marvel website right now and I might be missing a few movies or something because it definitely looks like I'm missing a few movies because when I'm looking at the list of the movies, Marvel hasn't been releasing much recently at all. Like seriously, the last movie that they released was the Marvels, which yes, it did come out recently, I remember that. But the movie before that was the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Wow. Wow. So yeah, like Marvel hasn't been releasing a lot of content, but if we go over to the shows that Marvel has been releasing, they released Echo, which yes, it was absolutely horrible. But then the show came before that was What If Season 2. Wow, like Marvel has been really slowing down. It hasn't released much, surprisingly. I'm definitely surprised. But yeah, the point that I wanted to make was that the things that Marvel has been releasing recently aren't good. For example, The Marvels wasn't a good movie. Echo wasn't a good show. But the movies and shows before that are kind of good in my opinion. Guardians of the Galaxy was really good. And then you have What If Season 2. I can't say too much about that because I've seen only the first two episodes. But I'm not the biggest fan of the What If series. I think they're too vanilla in their approach to making these chaotic stories that should be really chaotic and just balls to the walls bonkers, but they just show these vanilla storylines that I'm not the biggest fan of. Anyways, as I was saying, that Deadpool is not going to be saving Marvel Cinematic Universe anytime soon, but I do think that it's the step in the right direction. I mean, good movies are definitely a step in the right direction, that's for sure. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'll just mention this again for the sake of this video. I think the only way to save Marvel Cinematic Universe is to make an Avengers type of a movie where several of these characters that right now exist in separate isolated worlds in Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'm thinking about Shang Chi, She-Hulk, and several other characters like Echo or whatever. They're not good characters, but I think that solely rests on the writing of the stories. I think they can be redeemed, and I think that if these characters can come together in a Avengers level threat, I think it would definitely be a small step in the right direction. Obviously, I would say that the biggest step in the right direction would be hiring good writers and good directors that know what they're doing. So yeah, if nothing else, I am definitely looking forward to this Deadpool movie. Excited to see Wolverine in his yellow costume, that's for sure. Something that 20th Century Fox could never give us, but finally we will see a yellow costumed Wolverine in Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's going to be very interesting. But yeah, if you've listened to my rant so far, I thank you for watching this video for this long, and as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, it's time for a goodbye.